Welcome, collective. Thank you guys very much for joining me, for coming back to the channel. Let's go ahead and get started with your tarot read today. So I'm getting drawn to these guys. So we're going to start with these guys, these astrological cards, and we'll see what comes forward. What message does the collective need to hear today? Please, Spirit, can you bring forward a message for the collective? Something important, something perhaps they don't see coming, something they need to know about. Ooh, that guy fell off the top. So we had these guys pop out, and then one fell off the top too. Friends. Friends was the one that fell off at the top that had to come out. We have the fire element of desire too. Ooh. The body. Sacrifice and soul. That's really interesting. You got something going on with a friend here. I want to know more about what's going on. Because I keep feeling like there's something here that maybe somebody's not seeing, or something that someone's not aware of. I want to know if it's on purpose that somebody's not aware of, or something that's being hidden from them on purpose. Because I keep getting this like, I can't see it. I can't see exactly what's going on here. We're going to move to a different deck here. I'm getting told to go to a different deck. So that's what we're going to do. Oh, friends, desire, the body, sacrifice, soul. Because I keep feeling like there's something in here. Desire. But I get that it was something, or it is something hurtful. Like, I don't get a real positive vibe off of it. I like a deeper friendship or a deeper connection. I keep feeling like it's almost like some kind of like a third party thing. Where like a friend went after your person. That's the vibe that I keep getting. And there had to be some sort of a sacrifice. There had to be some sort of a letting go. Because it feels, like I said, it feels really hurtful. Spirit, can you please give me more for this read? Please give me more clarification here. We got the infinite energies card, loneliness. And that makes a lot of sense because somebody had to do some sacrificing. Somebody lost a connection. And I actually feel like it was probably two connections. It was a romantic love, but it was also a friendship too. Because that's what happened. It was a friendship. A friend stepped in out of their own desire and stepped into someone else's relationship. So I do feel that loneliness card definitely comes into play. Mercury. It's about communication. Mercury is about intelligence. I feel like that has a big part of it here. Like it was something that was said or wasn't said, or somebody misspoke or slipped up. And that's kind of like how you found out what was going on. Because like what somebody was saying wasn't adding up, or what these two people were talking about. It was like somewhere in there you made a connection. Like your intuition went off and knew that something was being hidden from you. And it was, like I said, it was something in what somebody said. Or what they didn't say, and it wasn't adding up. Feeling. Never be afraid to say what you really feel. You know, I don't know if you spoke your truth to these people, like you really let them have it for what happened and like really just spoke it out there. I keep feeling like that would be freeing. To be able to speak it, to be able to see it, to show people sort of what this did or how they affected you, being able to speak your piece. And that might be part of this tarot reading, sort of bringing it forward, because maybe you've never had a chance to really say to these people, okay, this is how what you did affected me. And so maybe that's why part of why this read is coming forward is just validating what you've been through. That these people were absolutely hurtful. Electricity. I'm going to pull another card here. Yeah, I keep feeling like this is a transformation. This is sort of like part of your growth and part of your story too. Is being able to speak your piece and also being able to trust your intuition really early on. So when it tells you something's wrong, really trusting that and maybe doing some investigating. So I don't think you investigated right away because I think you thought, okay, maybe it's just my imagination playing tricks on me. My friend would never do this to me. My partner would never do this to me. You know, these people wouldn't do this to me. I'm just being paranoid, or I'm just being silly, or whatever that is. But no, your intuition was 100% dead on. It absolutely knew the truth of what was happening. So do you feel like this is part of your journey too, is learning to trust your intuition when it brings a message forward to you? Uranus is about revolution. It's about change. I don't feel like you'd make this same mistake again about not trusting your intuition. After what you've been through, I keep feeling like things are different for you now. It is like this, when the infancy card comes forward and these different life stage cards come forward, to me they speak of evolution, and they speak of change, and they speak of personal growth. And I do feel like there's been a change now. I am now going to trust my deep knowing and my deep feeling. I'm going to trust my intuition when it tells me that something is being hidden from me, like this moon card. I'm going to trust that there is a secret there, that I am being told that there is something there that I can't see. And I'm not going to be afraid to speak my piece and confront whatever it is and hold on to my power and take my power back. We're going to grab a few more here. These ones, and then these ones wanted to pop out too. Savannah. Oh man. Well, I'll tell you this, I got this immediate impression from this card. So it says, formal learning is a walk through the zoo, informal learning is a walk through the savannah. Whoever these people are, this friend that you had, this lover that you had, I keep getting like wild, like zoo, like they're not evolved people, they're lower vibrational people. And drama. I keep feeling like a lot of drama, and can't be trusted. Whoever these people were, like, can't be trusted. And it's not just with you, it's with each other as well. So if these people, I don't know if they're still together, if this was something short that didn't last, it's because neither of them are really true and honest people with integrity. It's because they're both lower vibrational people. So that's why they take advantage. It's why they lie. It's why they cheat. It's because they are that low vibrational. So if they're going to do that with you and their relationship with you, they're going to do it to each other. It's not like they found some kind of true love or some epiphany or some ascension with each other. It just carried on. And there's two of them now, instead of one energy like that and your grounded, more mature energy. So now it's two immature, low vibrational energies. I feel like there was a lot of drama in that relationship. However that relationship went, or however long it lasted, I feel like it was just like, it was wild. Lots of fighting, lots of crazy, lots of drama that happened over there. Soul Star. Interesting. And Soul Star is about finding your way. It is about following your Soul Star. Following your North Node, trusting in your North Node, trusting in your intuition and your third eye to guide you. See, and that's why I was feeling like this evolution. Now I'm going to trust myself. When I feel like something's being revealed to me, that there's a secret I need to be aware of, I'm going to trust my intuition. I'm going to follow my intuition. I'm going to speak up for myself. I'm not going to be afraid to say what I need to say. And I'm not going to be afraid to sacrifice what I need to sacrifice because it's a negative or toxic influence in my life, because I'm better off without toxicity. Imagination. Where do you fit in? There's something more. There's something deeper to this imagination card. I'm going to pull a couple more. Communication. Look at that. That's another one. Another one for communication, just like Mercury. There's something deeper here in these cards about speaking your truth out loud. Like something that you know, it's like you know there's something, it's either there's something coming in your life or something coming towards you. I keep feeling like this deep knowing. Or your intuition has been going off lately about something. Maybe another energy coming forward into your life, or a change that's coming forward. And I keep feeling this need about speaking it out loud or saying it out loud. to acknowledge it or to help it manifest. I know that sounds absolutely weird, but I just tell you what my guides are telling me and what I feel in the cards. And it's like this need to speak whatever this is out loud and to put it into words to help it come forward. Hope. I think you got a change coming. I feel like you have some sort of a change coming into your life. And it is a positive one. It is a blessing coming forward. What is all of this? Venus. Venus is about beauty. Venus is also about romance and love, guys. That's really interesting. And it is a softer, more feminine energy too. And I do believe that comes into play here is a softer energy. So not having a really hard edge with whatever comes your way. Dark matter. Dark matter is love. It's the attracting force. It tends to be like a mystery too. Things that we don't quite understand. But it's not to be afraid of. It's something that you shouldn't be afraid of. Yeah, you got something coming. And you know what? Because your intuition is really strong, especially throughout this journey and learning to trust it more, you actually feel this something coming. You can feel there's something coming your way. You can sense a change in the air. And you can sense something coming your way. This is really interesting. I want to know more about this. So I never pick my cards, guys. I always sort of allow myself to be drawn to whatever deck we have to use, whether it's this oracle deck, that oracle deck, this tarot deck, the letters, the numbers, the whatever it is. I had somebody asking about letters and numbers the other day. I always keep them off to the side, but I don't always use them because Spirit doesn't always call. I do have new letters to use, and I am getting told to grab some and bring them forward. So you guys are going to know how this fits in, if this is initials to a name, or if this is going to have to do with maybe something that's coming into your future. You're going to know what the meaning is behind it. The first one we pulled was the letter N. I'll plunk them up top. We have I. We have another I. That's interesting. M. We have Y as well. S. R. Another N. That's interesting. And A. I gotta tell you, we don't have all the letters for it, but what I keep getting told is the word mystery. Okay. As I know that sounds absolutely odd, but it's the word I keep getting told is mystery. So you're going to know if any of these other ones have a very significant meaning to you, or if they fit in with what it is that you've been through. Or perhaps they're representing something still that's to come. Because like I said, I keep getting told mystery. Like there's something that you don't quite know. Where are we moving next to, Spirit? We're going to move to tarot, I'm getting told. Tarot. And what deck are we using today? Oh, we are using the Light Seers deck. I really like that one. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started and clarify this read. I want to know more about what's coming the collective's way. Spirit, if we're allowed to know, please tell me what is coming to the collective. What are they sensing with their deep knowing and their intuition? Holy crap. It's romance. I know some of you guys are like, oh, piss off, Desiree. Is what the cards say. So whoever this is resonating with, there is a romance coming your way. There is some sort of a romance coming your way. Oh, you are going to have to choose. You are going to have to choose. This is weird because I keep feeling like multiple choice. Multiple choice. So I think you may have more than one suitor coming forward. More than one choice. You're going to have decisions to make here. Chariot. Yeah, I keep feeling in this movement too, like choosing what direction you're going to go in. Like, are you going to stay single? Are you going to choose to be open to a new romance? And which new romance are you going to choose to be open to? Tell me more about who is coming the collective's way, Spirit, please. Because if I was a collective, I would want to know about this. I would want to know what energies are coming. Whoa. What are they like? Are there ones that you should... Holy cow. Are there ones that you should be looking out for? Or are there ones that are good and solid? Knight of Swords. The Knight of Swords is going to be one of your energies here, and I can feel that in the cards. This one's not a solid bet coming forward. Okay, this one's, I keep getting from this too, this one's a runner. This one you can't count on. This one's kind of a fly by night. There's no stability to whoever this energy is that's coming forward. Swords can sometimes be an air sign, guys. So might be a Gemini, a Libra, or an Aquarius, or they might just have a lot of that in their chart. But I keep feeling like emotionally cold. This person doesn't know how to connect emotionally, and they tend to be a runner. So they'll keep you at arm's length, or you'll feel like you're getting close, and then all of a sudden they back right off, and maybe you don't hear from them for a while, kind of hot and cold, and it's their way of keeping you at a distance. This is not a solid bet. This is not somebody that you settle down with or build with, because they're not there. They're not someone who can offer that emotional stability, offer that sort of long-term commitment. I keep getting that runner. Somebody's a runner. That will be one of the energies that you're going to deal with. Trust your intuition too. When new romance comes your way and you're having to make decisions, ask your guides for help and guidance. Go with your gut instinct. Go with your intuition. Your intuition is extremely strong and it's worth listening to. So it's not like shutting the door to an opportunity right away. It's opening up to Spirit and saying, Spirit, please guide me. Guide me and help to guide me in my heart and help to guide me in this aspect of my life, because Spirit won't let you down. Spirit revealed to you before what was going on over here. You had that inkling, you had that instinct that something was wrong. That was Spirit talking to you and telling you there's something being hidden from you that you need to know about. Something's wrong. Something's not right. And Spirit was encouraging you with that feeling and that intuitive knowing to confront what it was. So Spirit's got your back here. And Spirit will tell you what's going on. So there's no need to just shut down from the whole works. You can open up and trust that you're going to be guided here. Ace of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Swords. That's really interesting too. You got past coming back. That's why you got multiple choices, because one of your choices is actually your past person trying to weasel their way back to you. You're going to have to decide whether you're going to open up your heart to this person or not, and that might be our runner. Right, guys? Because this is somebody who went away. This is somebody who chose to stray. That would make sense that that person would be the runner. Three of Swords. Because the Three of Swords isn't just about heartbreak. Sometimes it's reconciliation after separation. Somebody wanting to come back. Somebody wanting to mend. Somebody wanting to reconcile. Two of Cups. Because I can tell you, your past person who went with this friend had nothing but drama. It was like I said, it was like wild. It was like a bloody zoo. There was always lots of fighting, always lots of drama. Stuff was crazy. Like that one was not the makings of a forever. That one was just going to be, it might have just been hot and heavy and then faded out right away, because it was always drama. It was always crazy. These were two people who neither of them was mature enough to form a proper bond or to build anything. So that one was like it was like a timer. It's like it was an hourglass. It had the sounds running out from the moment it started, and I do feel this coming back your way. Now we've been through the crazy. Now we're back to craving the stability and recognizing the awesome stability that you offered and wanting to come back to that and wanting to have a mending and wanting to have a bond. I don't know. That person hasn't changed though. I'll tell you that too. This person who comes back to you from your past, this Knight of Swords energy, the runner, this one hasn't changed. This one has all the same burdens they had before, all the same baggage, still won't commit, still a runner, still keep at arm's length. Like nothing's changed for them. They might feed you a big old song and dance about wanting a Two of Cups kind of connection, wanting that deep loving connection. But the truth of it is it's still just their baggage. They're still in the same headspace that they always were. They're still at the same emotional level. They have not progressed through their journey. Yeah, and trust your intuition to let you know what's BS and what's the truth here. Because this is like Soul Star. This is like Soul Star. Trust your deep knowing. Trust Spirit to guide you. When you have that feeling inside you that, hey, this person's feeding me a line, and they're really just exactly the same as they were before, Trust that, because that's the truth. Your deep knowing always knows the truth, guys. Your intuition knows the truth. Justice. As balance, you can see what the truth is. No one can pull the wool over your eyes. And especially, I think, especially this person from the past, because you've had this experience with them. So this BS is not going to fly with you. Like I said, and don't be afraid to speak the truth straight to their face too. Like, I know you haven't changed. Don't feed me a line. What you did was hurtful. You had no right to treat me that way, and you had no right to do that to me. And now you think that I'm going to just welcome you back into my life after you hurt me like that. Like, you got another thing coming, buddy. Don't be afraid to speak your truth when this person comes back, because you may not have had a chance to do that before. And if you get this opportunity, don't be afraid to do it. Don't be afraid to say exactly what you need to say to this person. Tell me more, please, Spirit, about who's coming forward to the collective. Oh, that's interesting. See, you got a gooder too. You do have a gooder coming forward. The Three of Pentacles is that starting to see the fruits of your labor, is a fruitful partnership too. And this is you trusting your intuition. This is you learning to speak up for yourself and to speak your truth. That is setting the groundwork for the Knight of Cups. And I feel positivity in the Knight of Cups. So he is going to be one of who's coming forward too. And it is a genuine romance. It is a genuine offering. That is wanting to come forward. And that is wanting to start a fruitful partnership with you. And because you've learned these lessons from something that was extremely hurtful, it's actually, like I said, it set that groundwork so that you can build. And you can build a fruitful relationship, and you can choose carefully who you allow in your life. The Wheel of Fortune is turning for you in terms of romance, guys. Let's see. Can you tell me more, please, Spirit? That one. Tell me more, please. The High Priestess. Yeah, exactly. You have a deep knowing. Trust your intuition, because your intuition is going to tell you when you've met the right person. Your intuition is going to tell you when somebody from your past is trying to come back and feed a line of BS to you to get back to your awesome stability, because the crazy crap they went to didn't work out, and now they want somewhere to be. No, you're too good for that. You are absolutely too good for that. That person wants a wild zoo. They can go have a wild zoo somewhere else. You're better than that, and you deserve better than that. You deserve a partner who is true and who is honest and who is committed and looking to build and genuine. You deserve someone who's genuine, not this flighty, looking to run to whatever comes their way, wanting a bit of wild, and then, oh, now it doesn't work out. And so now I'm looking to come back and I'm looking for that opportunity. Heck no, you're better than that. And you don't have to settle for that crap. See, and I see that no going back to the past. I can see that in the Eight of Cups. You don't want to look back. You don't want to have to get back to this person again. That piece of things is over. It was hurtful, and there's no trust there anymore. And you're not willing to put more time and more energy and more emotion into something that caused you that much hurt, and that turned out the way that it did. You want to move forward now. You want to look forward. See, there's the King of Cups. And the King of Cups represents new love. He represents love coming forward. You do have a love connection coming forward. One thing I will say too, because I'm getting a dual message off of this card. I know you have a good romance coming forward. A new offer, because that's part of your choices. You're going to have to choose between suitors. But I am getting a warning about this one being emotionally manipulative. I'm trying to manipulate you back in by saying, you know, I love you. We're soulmates. I regret everything that happened. I get it now. I've changed. Trying to say things to pull on your heartstrings to pull you back in. So I'm getting two messages off of this card. I'm getting a warning about somebody from your past that you need to hear. And then I'm also getting that you will have a new love for the future. You do have new romantic prospects on the way. Nine of Pentacles. And you know what? If you're happy being single too, be single. If you're building your awesome Nine of Pentacles energy, your happiness, your independence, your abundance, and you're okay and you're feeling free, feel free. Feel free to, and that might be part of your choice to make. Do I open up to a new romance with somebody who I get a good vibe off of, with friendship or with romance? Do I open up to somebody from my past who's been hurtful, or do I close the door on that? Or do I just let myself be free of other energies for now? You have choices to make here. I will tell you, though, I was getting a lot of messages down here about, especially in this Venus card too, that softer energy and being open. So it may be allowing somebody new who you really don't know. Like this one, you know. This Knight of Swords, you know what this one's all about. Somebody new. It might be allowing somebody new to show you what they're all about, and maybe showing from a friendship level. And seeing whether that's something you want to get into, or whether that's something you want to keep in the friend zone and you still want to stay single and independent. But you are getting, I gotta tell you, you might not be looking for romance. You might not enjoy this, but I'm getting told from Spirit to tell you to be open. To be open. It doesn't mean you gotta marry someone, doesn't mean you gotta move in with them, doesn't mean you gotta sleep with them, any of that. But I am getting told to tell you to be open to something new coming forward into your life. 5 of Wands. Yeah, you're gonna have competition. You're going to have competition. You're going to have lots of suitors. It's funny because I feel like you're not really looking for love. Like after all this stuff went down, you've kind of just been like healing, getting back to yourself, giving to yourself, trusting your intuition, but you know something's coming. Your intuition is telling you, and I can feel it. And it's funny, I can feel it in that Imagine card. That's where it really started. You're like, something's coming my way. You can just feel it. You might not be able to put it into words, but you're like, something's coming my way. I can feel it. Yeah, you're about to get slammed with a whole bunch of suitors. You're getting noticed, and people are going to start stepping forward. And like I said, you got a runner from the past coming back. You're getting warnings about somebody from the past who hasn't changed, who's looking to weasel back into your life. But you're also getting opportunities with somebody new and somebody who's genuine as well. The Hangman. I keep getting like it's up to you too. A lot of times the Hangman represents the only thing that can stop us from finding success is ourselves. So our hang-ups, right? Our fears, our doubts, our insecurities that stop us from taking risks, or we allow them to kind of hold us back from doing things. So I keep getting in this card like it's up to you. I don't get it in a real negative way, because I don't feel like this is... I don't get that distinct impression, this is the one. Oh my God, guys, this is the one. You got to be open to this. This is the last person you'll ever date, because it's the one you're going to marry and settle down with, and da-da-da-da-da-da. I get a nice vibe off of them. I don't feel nothing wrong with that person, and I think it's probably a good opportunity for you from everything I can feel in the cards. But I don't feel like it's the be-all, end-all. And at the end of the day, it's whatever you want to do that makes you happy. So the thing that I would say is, don't let fear or insecurity stop you from taking a risk if you want to take that risk. If you feel disinclined, or you feel like, I don't know if I want to do this, just make sure you're not doing it for the right reasons, right? You're not blocking it from your life because you're afraid of something from the past coming back, or you're afraid of it turning that way, or getting your heart broken again. Make sure that you're not doing it because you genuinely just enjoy being single and free. You know, just make sure it's for the right reasons. But I keep getting it's up to you. You're getting emotionally balanced now. Because I feel like the healing has happened here. There might have been, things that you haven't been able to say to that person from your past. But I feel like you're cutting ties with all of that stuff, and you're just sort of moving on for the future. And you're just sort of settling in and settling down and finding yourself and being happy. That's why the 9 of Pentacles came forward for you too. It's finding that happiness and that freedom and that abundance and your independence. So you are okay with being by yourself. You are finding that groove for yourself now. You're finding your balance. But I'll tell you, with finding that kind of balance, it changes your aura, and it does attract in attention, guys. And that's why you're getting lots of suitors, is because you're taking on this beautiful energy. So it does pull people in. It does pull in new love. Sometimes old love starts coming back too. You get from the blast from the past, right? Temperance. Balance. There's something else in this card. I'm going to pull another one here. The 9 of Wands. 9 of Wands. This doesn't feel like your card. I have to tell you, I don't feel it connected to your energy. The 9 of Wands. This is your blast from the past. This is your little like wounded warrior who feels sorry for himself because he ran from somebody stable to something that was a zoo, to something that was crazy. This is your runner's card. This belongs to your runner from the past. Yeah, they're this little wounded warrior. I keep getting it's tied to temperance, but I'm trying to figure out exactly how. It's like I keep getting to like they're trying to give you an impression. I don't know if they're going to try to tell you that like they were taken advantage of or somehow they're a victim of this other person who is like your friend and that person manipulated them and that person maybe cheated on them or fed them a line. It's like they're trying to get pity. That's really weird because that's not what the temperance card represents. But that's what I keep getting from the temperance card. It's like trying to gain pity, like I'm a victim. Look at poor me. You're going to feel sorry for me and you're going to offer me more patience and more time. Give me more of your time. Yeah, I don't like this one from your past, guys. I don't like that energy. That's why I was saying with the King of Cups how I had that warning come forward about being emotionally manipulative. That person's going to try to be emotionally manipulative to reel you back in. Judgment. But I keep feeling in this like you know the truth. The second they show up, every time they open their mouth, every word that they say, every movement they make, every facial expression, it doesn't matter because your deep instinct just knows automatically what the truth is. Trust that. Always trust yourself and trust your own judgment. The Five of Cups. Yeah, they're like a crying over spilt milk here. They're crying over spilt milk. And I don't know if they show up after your new opportunity comes forward and somehow they're aware of that and it sort of drives this sense of competition for them, or if they just happen to show up along the same lines at the same time. But this person feels so sorry for themselves. They want you to feel sorry for them. They regret stepping away from you and going to crazy town over here. They want your stability back. They want your maturity, but they haven't changed. That's what the cards say. This person hasn't changed. They're still a runner. They're still a runner. So they're at risk of repeating what they did to you in the past. Whoever that person is. I want to know more, please, Spirit. Can you tell me more about who else is coming towards the collective during this time? Page of Wands and the Hermit. Oh, that is really interesting. That's extremely interesting. So, this Page of Wands is referring to your runner. It is somebody who is in player energy. I don't always, a lot of times I get that from the Page of Wands, but not always. This time I do. This time I definitely do. This is the person who's coming to you in game playing energy. It is your person from the past. It's your runner. Your runner's still looking to play games, looking to be emotionally manipulative, looking to get what they want out of you, still have not grown, still have not ascended. This other person coming to you, however, is represented by the Hermit card. So the Hermit can actually be a Virgo too, guys. I'll just let you know that. But I feel like stability. This person isn't a big social butterfly. They're cool with just kind of being by themselves, doing their own thing, building their own thing. But they're just solid. I just keep getting this very mature, solid vibe about them. Like they're cool, calm, collected. They're like, I don't know, like you could just be comfortable hanging out with them. That is the energy that I keep getting as an empath. I get energies and emotions from the cards. That's part of how I read them. And then the words and visions that my guides give me as well. But I just keep feeling so comfortable in this person's presence because they're so solid and they're calm and they're centered and they're mature and they don't play games because they know what really counts and what matters in life. So they don't have time for little mind games and baby games. They're not going to give that any of their time or energy. This is a good one. I like this energy a lot. I like this new energy that's going to come forward, and that is new energy. Not the old energy. The old energy is a game player. That new energy is the Hermit. Ooh, those ones too. Ooh, wanted a lot of cards. The Moon. That's interesting. Moon came forward up here too. That mystery, those secrets. I keep getting trust your intuition, like it won't be a mystery. There are some aspects you're not supposed to know. Things come when they're supposed to come and how they're supposed to come into your life. But your intuition tells you what's going on. So like, you're going to know this hermit for what they are, because you're going to be able to read their energy. And you're going to know this runner for who they are. And like I said, I could feel it in the judgment card. Like everything they say, everything that they present to you, their facial expressions, all of it, you're going to be able to just see through it for what it is. So trust your deep knowing when it comes to your person from the past, and trust your deep knowing when it comes to this hermit from your future who's coming forward too. Because you've been given that gift of intuition where you can decipher those things. You can decipher the deep knowing. You can decipher what's going on behind the scenes. The Six of Wands. See, and this is what I was talking about with your new energy coming forward. It does get you recognized. It does draw other energies to you. This confidence that you're finding, feeling comfortable in your own skin, being okay in your independence. That's usually when this shows up. And that is when this love is coming forward for you. Interesting. The Page of Swords. See, the Page of Swords, you can sometimes be a little sneak looking for information. I don't feel that in this card and in this read. I feel more like your energy. And again, that knowing, that deep knowing what the truth is. You can always shine a light on what the truth is and trust your knowing when something is crap and something is true. And the Five of Pentacles. I gotta tell you, I feel like this energy belonged to you at one time. But I feel like this is something you've overcome. I feel like you've overcome this time of feeling like there is this big deep void when this heartbreak happened. Like you're just not that person anymore because you've done your healing work. Like this is a thing of the past. You've found your knowledge within this situation. And you're not sure whether you want to open up again to some new energy coming forward, to any energy coming forward at all. I don't see you wanting to take the past back on, especially in that Eight of Cups. I felt like overdone, not going back there, you know. But I keep feeling too like you're not sure if you want to take on something new either. You're really starting to find yourself and be happy in your own skin, the Two of Pentacles. I'm getting told to talk to you about balance here, and I'm getting pulled back to the Hangman as well. So like balancing that new awesome independence feeling and not allowing, you know, possibly fear to cause you to reject something new. Like if you don't want something new, let it be for the right reasons. I keep getting that message, and you might not be happy with me about it, but I gotta tell you what Spirit's telling me. So don't hold yourself back out of fear. If you're genuinely happy with where you're at, that's absolutely fine, but make sure it's, you know, you're keeping all of that in balance too. Knight of Pentacles. And don't be afraid to take things slow. If you're like, okay, this hermit showed up, I'm getting a nice vibe off of them, but I don't know if I'm ready for romance yet. Maybe it's worth starting as a friendship and getting to know somebody better, because you might get to know them well enough during that friendship to see, well, maybe this isn't somebody I would like to have a long-term romance with. Or you might get to know them better and be like, you know what? We really match. And I'm starting to feel like I would like to be open to that. So don't be afraid to take things slow and to do it on your own terms. The Eight of Wands. And communication, but I keep feeling swift change in this too. And this is part of the feeling I was already starting to get when I pulled the Imagine card, is that there was something coming your way. So your life's about to get a little bit different here. You're about to get challenged with other energies. It is coming forward. Don't be afraid to speak your mind. Don't be afraid to trust your intuition and to listen to what other people have to say, because you will know what the truth is. You'll know what the truth is right away. There's the Page of Cups. New romance coming forward. Ace of Swords. Or Ace of Wands here. That's funny, because I feel like one of these things you ain't going to want, but one of them offers a lot to you. I genuinely feel like whoever that new person is, and I keep getting it over and over again in the cards, they're not a D-bag. They have a good energy. They're somebody who's mature, who doesn't want to play games. And it's worth being open to getting to know this person. and communicating with them openly, because I keep feeling like there's somebody who would appreciate an open dialogue with who you are, with where you're at and how you're feeling. You know, I've been through this in the past. I'm not sure if I want to get into it again. You know, I'm building myself back up now. Like, I feel like this is somebody who would just want to hear what it is you have to say. They want to know where you're at. They don't want to play the games. You gotta wait this long before you call someone. Otherwise, you know, it sends the wrong signal. They're mature and they would just rather talk to you and have a conversation about things. And even in the World card, it is rewards from the universe coming around to you. And it is for all your healing. This person, I gotta tell you, and you, depending on where you're at, you might not want to hear it. I do feel like this new energy coming towards you is actually a reward from the universe. This hermit coming your way, who might be a lot of Virgo energy, this mature person, I do feel like it's a reward for your growing. Yeah, and I can feel it in the Emperor card too. It's somebody who is very solid and mature and can be counted on. It's somebody who would just appreciate a frank conversation too with where you're at and you being absolutely open and honest with them. It's someone who can handle that, who's not going to get scared away, who will actually probably, I'll be honest with you, who will probably get more attracted to you with you being just open and honest, because that's what they're looking for. They don't want baby games. They don't want immature energies any more than you do. So they appreciate someone who's grown and someone who can just speak their mind and speak quite plainly to them. Ten of Cups. It's somebody who's actually seeking their Ten of Cups. It's somebody who's seeking a partner. They don't want to just date. This is somebody who's looking for their person that they're going to settle down with and build a life with. That's what they're looking for. Six of Swords. But it is up to you whether you're ready to move on to that next step. I keep getting in the cards here. It's up to you whether you're ready to move on, whether you're ready to really leave that piece of things behind and be open to a new chapter of romance starting in your life. And I still feel a lot of unsure energy. Nine of Swords. But this is a thing too, in this Nine of Swords, it speaks a lot of like worry and of fear and of anxiety. Don't worry. Don't worry about who comes your way and what they're all about. Trust your intuition and your guides to tell you what's up. Because they told you what's up before, didn't they? They told you what was going on. And they'll tell you again. So you don't have to worry about the unknown. You don't have to worry about that mystery. Because you got that piece of things covered with your intuition. It'll let you know what's going on. So it's really not a risk for you to open a dialogue with someone. Because you'll know right away if they're full of crap. Or you'll know if they're a good energy coming forward and they're worth a second conversation. Or a third conversation. Or a fourth. You'll know. You'll just have that deep knowing. That's part of your gift now. In trusting it has made it stronger. Is there anything else the collective needs to know, Spirit, please? Are there any other messages that need to come forward about this for the collective? Nine of Cups. It is wish fulfillment. It is wish fulfillment. The Four of Wands is that stability, that celebration, that something to move on. Like I said, like I got no bad vibes off of whoever new is coming your way. I think they're a good opportunity if you're ready to have that opportunity. If you're ready to choose that piece of your life to start again and you're ready and open to it, I think there is extremely good potential in whoever this new person is that comes your way. And I don't think you have to fear anything at all. You've come through so much. You've done your higher learning. You trust your intuition. You trust your guides to help guide you along the way. There's no need to hold back in your life. There is no need to hold back. There's no need for you to be in hermit mode and to make yourself be alone. Because you'll read the energy that comes your way and you'll know if it's someone who's worth your time or someone who's not. And if it's not, you'll just simply step away. But if it is, it's somebody, who's worth being open to give your time to. Yeah. Trust the lessons that you've learned. Trust how smart you are. Trust how far you've come. Trust your intuition and your guides to tell you what's up. Trust yourself is what I keep getting. The overall message here, you got big change coming to you in the romantic department. You're about to get flooded. You got somebody, that runner from your past, coming back, looking to try and rekindle, because the zoo they went to crap, so now they're looking to come back to your awesome stability. So you got a choice to make there. And you got somebody new who offers maturity and stability, who offers what it is that you offer, and who's looking for what it is that you're looking for when you think about a partner and a future with a partner. But it's up to you as to whether this is something that you're open to at this point in your life. Like I said, if you're not open to it, just make sure you're not open to it for the right reasons. It has nothing to do with fear. Don't allow fear to rule anything, because you got fear covered. You got the smarts, you got the intuition, you got your guides. So fear doesn't need to enter into it. So just make sure that you're making the choices, the right choice for the right reason for yourself, because you can handle whatever comes your way. You are absolutely smart enough. You, like I said, the intuition's there, the deep knowing is there. You'll be able to find your way through any of this. Okay, this is the weird thing. We already pulled some letters. I'm getting told to pull even more. So we are going to grab a few more letters. So Spirit, why do we need more letters? Okay, that is telling me one more. Okay, so I grabbed one more. Okay, so we'll see what comes forward. So we have D, O, V, E. Oh, I just spelled dove. I just spelled dove. Aren't doves, don't doves represent hope? Did we not get that as one of our cards? Hope. That's wild, guys. Okay, let's keep going. We have another E. We have L. T. Another T. G. And L. Letting go. That's what I keep being told. That dove, I get told letting go. I get told mystery. Those are the words I get told when I look at those letters. You guys are going to know if they tie into what you went through in your past. And I think you'll know in the next little while if they tie into something that's about to happen in your future too. So feel free to share in the comments, because I'm curious as to where the letters fit in for you guys. Those are just the words that I was told. Mystery. That dove rings true, but also letting go is what I keep getting told with these last letters. Letting go. So it's up to you guys, sort of, which way you want to go. But like I said, Spirit keeps saying, do it for the right reasons. Make the right choice for the right reasons. Because the Hermit energy that's coming your way is a decent one. So if you're ready for romance and you're ready to open up, that's somebody worth opening up to, is what the cards are saying, and it's what my guides are saying. Alrighty, guys, take care.